What it is, my disciples of the woodplow, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you kind of with a really late video. So I did kind of promise you guys we would talk about this a few days ago when Record Buster first dropped. Now, not a lot's changed on my team, though I did kind of try another perspective here. So I've got two units. These units are just absolutely solely intended to get crushed. In fact, I realized she is not the unit that should be there. Well, she's full. Okay, guard rate minus 15. Yeah, she's the right one. Okay. I was confused there for a moment. She's actually a 3-star, and I need to go finish getting her MLB to really do this right. She's a 3-star. She needs to be MLB. I also have the 3-star on Belle. She is MLB, and she's badass. I really need to MLB her. I just need one more dupe, and I'm hoping they bring around her Heroic Tales again at some point. Heroic Trials at some point, but that might not be for a very, very, very long time at this point. So this team is okay, and I'll kind of go over the gist of this team more or less and the strategy that I've been using. Now, it's not been super effective for a couple of reasons, and I'll show you the main reason here at the end of this run. As of this recording, you have about 2.5 hours left. Probably by the time we get up, a little less than 2 hours left. But I am planning to do another live stream here shortly with another game, so it's not really going to be relevant to this. Oof. Okay, so as you saw there, wasn't that first turn was only not really supposed to go down like that. Oof. I think I did that last time too. All right, so for her, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep her on the attack right here, and I'm going to make sure that I get this Chloe's first skill off. So do Chloe's first skill because that's a physical resist, and that lasts for 3 turns. Now, you'll see in the later ones that I actually refresh it right before Ottarl does a super. The reason I'm not going for a heal here is because we're not really going to get hit. I'm going to heal either right before or right after the super attack, depending on how much damage we take. Okay? And then we just do the normal stack with Belle and Mikasa. Okay? Now, I'll walk through this here because the problem with this run is magic units are what he's really kind of weak to. And you'll notice the only unit I have on here that's magic is Reveria and Belle for his super attack. Now, Belle is not going to move. I'm definitely going to keep him on here because I think his super is definitely going to be handy. All right, I'm going to go for Fiend on that, or Fend on that one. Why did I call that Fiend? I don't know. We'll call it a pet name. I made up pet names. Totally wasn't confused. Totally not how it went down. All right, and we're going to go on our normal rotation here. We're going to go with a non-stop. Oof, I didn't use her second attack. That's going to hurt a little bit. That's going to mess up the stack. I thought I had ascending attack on this one. And that dark damage plus 60% is going to be pretty damn critical. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a non-stop because it's going to debuff him, and that's what we need. So unfortunately, this is going to be a bad run because I don't have that buff. Super sucks. Super duper sucks. I can make it up, though, next turn. So let's go ahead and do this one. I don't have any damage on any of them, so we're going to go ahead and keep Reveria attacking. There we are. And Ottarl's going to do a super attack. Now, the reason I did non-stop on Mikasa is because that debuffs the crap out of him. Alright? He's not completely debuffed, unfortunately, but you'll see the biggest key to this is keeping this physical resist up. Now, I'm going to go hit her with a heal, and keeping Mikasa in a debuff every single time right before he supers. That does mean we double up on that attack, but it's okay. Her buffs will allow it. Okay? And we're healed up. Now, he's going to start hitting pretty hard here. So, I'm pretty much... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and risk it on her one more time. We have physical resist on. We'll go back to Fend. We'll go back to Ascending Attack like we should have done before. And then we go back to Sweeping Strike. Now, Mikasa will start doing more damage. Significantly more damage. But, you notice a big problem there. Alright? Now, this is technically the third rotation of this turn. So, I'm going to take her back and put her on heal. Okay? The reason being is because I want everybody at perfect health when he does his next super attack. Alright, we're going to go with her Laceration, her Non-Stop, and his Molten Spike. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do it this way and play it safe. Okay? Because he's going to start hitting pretty big until he gets debuffed. There we go. He got his debuffs. Beautiful. Now I'm going to keep Molten Spike and Non-Stop going, but I'm going to go back up here and refresh her physical resist. The reason I'm going to do that is because he's about to hit hard, and that's about to expire. So basically, I double up on that every single time. Now, what my methodology has always been, and I'll try differently on the next run, my methodology has always been to double up on that after he does a super. I suppose it's not necessary. I suppose I could probably get more damage out of her without that. But it's been working. It's been working. And you'll notice that I am running this at level 4, and the reason for that, honestly, is simply because, well, you know what? I won't even explain it. I'll show you after this. Just remember that I said that. Alright, so we're going to do this. This has always been my most successful rotation. Oh! Okay, that's brutal. She didn't get her heal off. Alright, so this is a rip run now. This is just spam super attack. Hope I can last long enough. It doesn't often happen like that, but sometimes it gets a pretty massive hit, and then we sit there and go, okay. So I regret that deeply. There we go. That was not a good run. I think the biggest problem with that run was their very, very beginning, and the fact he murdered Riveria. Murdering Riveria is a bad thing. Alright. So I'll show you my biggest problem here. And I'm going to admit my faults on this, because these are things that I'm going to fix, and I recommend you fix, before the next one of these. Now, we don't know, we simply do not know what he is going to do next turn. A lot of it comes down to if we're going to get the 2018 Valentine's units. I simply do not know. Because remember, we normally go Riveria, Ottarl when it comes to the record busters. But next time we're getting Ottarl again. They probably won't stun this time. He's probably going to use sleep, or he may use taunt. I don't know. That would be interesting. But the long and the short of this here, I'll go ahead and grab Mikasa and show you kind of what I'm talking about. Let's go to her armor. That's my biggest problem. That armor is weak as hell. Now, if I put her in my best breastplate, she'd be doing pretty damn good. But I gotta find an anklet that does stun resist, because that's his big thing right now, is stun resist. And unfortunately, you see as I'm going down the list here, my seal resists are all on point. They really are. But my stun resists are not. See, Belle's is at 47, hers is at 46. I really need to have these at 60, and probably even need to rehammer a few of them to get them better stats, or actually hammer new ones technically. But that's where I'm stuck right now, and that's part of why I can't do level 5, because I'm getting murdered in the face in level 4 because I don't have the right stuff going on. Okay, I'm going to try this one more time here while we're doing this, and then I'll have to unfortunately go prepare for stream. Let's go. We're going to keep it on level 4, okay? And I'll show you one more time. Watch, Finn and Beardo are going to get crushed. They've got 2 good assists on them. Those assists are only there to start adding to... Basically, remember, when the adventure dies, the assist stays in play. So, we continue to have those assist skills. The minus 15 physical resist, and then her heal and strength buff. She's an 8% strength buff with a 10% heal. So, that's super, super handy. Alright. I probably could find someone better for her, but she gives her a lot of magic. That is... Sorry, I'm pointing to it with the mouse. That is Hestia on the Riveria. There's probably a better unit out there, but right now she's kind of the best thing I've got going. I do have a 3-star. Let me go ahead and just compare for a moment's sake. We'll filter this down by 3 stars. I do have a 3-star magic booster, but I don't think she's got the same stats. Let's see. It is... Which one's the magic one? Which one's the magic one? One of them's magic. Oh yeah, that's right. It is the it's the Freya. So if you compare here, Freya actually nerfs the stats. So we would be in a little bit more of a deficit, so to speak, if we were to do that. The nice part is this Chloe here, since she's MLB, she's gonna basically protect us from making physical damage for 2 turns, which is awesome. I kind of wish that would go up when the super attack was happening, but then that also kind of, robs us of a few high-level attacks of our own, so not really that important. All right, so we're going to create a stack again. We're going to do cartwheel there. I'm going to go ahead and try to use their magic. They're going to die anyway. It's not important. I don't even think they'll get their attacks off. Oh, Finn did. Not like it really mattered, but so here we go. So now we're at a state where Ottarl cannot touch us for a whole turn. So we're going to do this, and we're going to go ahead and give, remember this physical resist is 3 turns. So what we're going to do, actually, you know what I might do? I think I'm going to do fend first this time. Yeah. I'm going to do fend first, and then I'm going to do the physical resist. Because he's not going to hit us. So we're gonna mess with her rotation this time around. Okay? Second rote, so I'm going to... It's the second turn, so we're going to do that. Alright? And we have Reverie on the attack. That's excellent. That is absolutely excellent. So, yep. He still isn't touching us. Now, unfortunately, at the end of this turn, he'll be back to doing his normal damage. So I'm going to go do physical resist. I'm going to keep her on the attack. And we're going to do non-stop to debuff and Molten Spike. Now, you'll see that I'm, like last time, I'm going to double up on the debuff and the Molten Spike this time around. But, going to do that for reasons. Alright, so here we go. Turn 4. And I'm going to use her Laceration. And then I'm going to keep Reveria on the attack, because I don't think he can really do any real damage to us. Okay? There we are. He's debuffed. And here comes the attack. Boom, 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 boom. No big deal. And if anybody's wondering at home, I actually had it explained to me. Yes, I know Reveria has this physical resist. Unfortunately, the bad news about that is that her physical resist, I'm going to go ahead and go back here and knock down his strength. I'm going to do that in reverse order, I think. I think I'm going to stick to doing that in reverse order. Alright. That's going to make more sense, I do believe. And I'll keep cycling that in and out in that exact order. That'll work. That'll work. And I'm going to keep her on point there. Keep her on attack this time around. The reason I don't use her physical resist, thing I'm trying to get to, is because when you double up those stats, they don't stack. Like, one replaces the other. And so there's no point. You're kind of wasting rotations. So now I'm going to go ahead and put her on heal. And so we should be up to the correct level of heal when we get there. Nope, we don't want Molten Spike. We want the Sweeping Strike. And I'm going to put her on the physical resist this time. And I'm just going to basically keep rolling those in and out. So just see if we can keep that damage going. Because I think part of my problem with her is I may not have kept the damage rolling like I should have. Okay. Got a good heal there. Okay. We're on turn 7. I can put her back on attack and she can heal the next turn. So I'm going to do Laceration. I'm going to do Non-Stop, and I'm going to do Molten Spike. Now, I will double up a Molten Spike and Non-Stop, because I do believe that is a 4-turn, and his is definitely a 4-turn. Yeah. So his strength and her is that Darkness, I believe, is 4 turns. So we're going to keep Non-Stop going, and we're going to keep Molten Spike going. Pretty straightforward stuff. I'm going to have her on the attack, and her doing Laceration. And you'll notice, once again, like I spoke in the last video, I'm keeping the SA bar growing. And the reason for that is because that last turn, that SA gauge is going to be critical. Alright, so we're going to do a heal. I'm going to do Fend on this one. The Parrying Dagger should still be in place. Yep. So we're going to keep this rotation going, and I'm going to keep her debuff and his attack, singular attack going. Alright. Wish me luck, because last time he killed Reveria here, and I do not need her dying. Alright, Reveria, please don't die. I kinda need you alive, girl. Good, 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 excellent. Alright, perfect. So, we're gonna go through the stack one more time. Alright, I'm gonna keep her on heal now. She's pretty much gonna stay on heal for the rest of the rotations. And we'll go back to the physical resist, and this is just going to keep rolling. So let's see if we do any better. Let's see if we could best our the top damage here. Alright, so we're going back down to laceration. She's staying on heal, because I don't need her dying. She's the only one who's healing herself right now, but she's only healing herself right now. But, you know, that's okay, because she is an important asset, and I do not need her dying. Now, my MP is starting to get low, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to sweat that, solely because I could... Oh, see, here we go. She's out of MP. This is a problem. So, really, what I should have done is when I was having her attack, I should have just had to do a base attack, so she wasn't costing MP. So now she's kind of at a loss. Now she'll do an Ultra Fire attack. If I can keep her up for one turn, though, I think we'll turn that into something nice. So I'm going to make her do Molten, or him do Molten Spike, her do Non-Stop. She's going to do her Fend, and then she is going to just do a basic attack. So this sucks. So this is kind of like the beginning of the end of the turns for me. Alright. So what I need to do now... That's a magic attack, right? That is a magic attack. Okay. She'll do her special arts. That is a physical attack, so I'm going to keep her... I'm going to put her back on Fend. That's... You know, just for the sake of silliness, I'm going to keep up... Yeah, I'm going to put her on Fend. Alright, and we're going to keep Non-Stop... Well, you know what? We've already got that in play. I'm going to go ahead and triple up here. So we've got all 3 super attacks going. So we got super attack from Bell, from... Why is Bell not flashing? Does Bell not have his... Anyway. Alright. Now, I do know that she's got, you know, she's currently got her buffs and all that going on. But Reveria is a magic attacker. So, in theory, she should do more damage. But we'll see what happens here, guys. Let's see what happens. This is kind of a trial and error situation here. Since Ottarl's coming back, I'm trying to figure out what rotations I want to do. And I do think I'm going to replace Chloe with another magic unit. I just got to MLB another magic unit. 102k, it could be so much better. That's really weak and unfortunate. Come on. Critical? No critical. And what is she going to do? Come on, girl. I need you to do something really nice here. Okay. So, Chloe and Reveria are dead this turn. That is just nature of the beast here. I think the biggest problem is I think Bell lost his buffs. So, this is the last turn. We are most certainly dead this time around. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Like I said, if I had those anklets fully upgraded... Oh, that's pathetic. That's really, really, really bad. Yeah, a little... If I had been a little better on MP with Reveria, that would have been a little nicer run, but... You know, trial and error here. Like I said, I'm going to replace Chloe next time, I think, with another magic unit. Mikasa still does an absolutely great job. She hits like an absolute truck. Bell, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with, because I don't think he's quite doing what he needs to do. So, I've got to work on him a little bit. But as you can see, I hit 5.2 mil. Not as high as I'd like to get. I think my goal next time is to get into the 7s. So, stay tuned for that. We'll be back this week's Record Buster. The week after that, next Thursday, a week from Thursday, is... I'm sorry, this week's War Games, week from Thursday's Record Buster. So, stay tuned for that. Follow my Birdman, hit me up a Booker, and make sure that you stay pervy and keep the wood plow, wood and plowy. Sure, we'll go with that.